Welcome to the Ask Chris Real Estate Podcast with Chris Phillips from Keller Williams. A successful 20-year veteran in the Middle Tennessee real estate market with over 100 5-star reviews, Chris is known for his knowledge and integrity. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or just curious, his insight will guide you along the way.
Hello, we're here at L&L Contractors here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and we want to thank them today for allowing us to have our podcast here. L&L is great at putting roofs on your homes here in Middle Tennessee. They've been doing it for 20 plus years. They're also James Hardie experts, so if you're looking to put James Hardie on your home, which I highly suggest, I've done that personally, have them give you a call, and thanks guys for allowing us to do the podcast here. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that are going to help you with your curb appeal when you're putting your home on the market. And these 5 things are going to be affordable, believe it or not. I'm not trying to make you spend a lot of money here, but you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck, and you're going to have to put some sweat equity into this. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the 5 things you need to do. And the first one is power wash your house. I want you to clean your house. And not only do I want you to power wash your house, but I also want you to power wash your driveway and your walkways. What this is going to do is make it look clean and orderly. And that's what we're trying to do here, is we're making it look like it's been cleaned on a regular basis. And obviously we want to do this if you're going to be living in a home for any length of time. But right before you put your house on the market, power wash it. It will make a huge difference in the appearance. I can't tell you how many times I've done this. It's a very minimal expense, and quite frankly, it's the most expensive thing we're going to be talking about here. The next one is landscape. I love landscape, guys. I went to school in plant and soil science here at Middle Tennessee University. Plant and soil science is, kind of my passion. I've never done anything in that field, but I love getting in my yard and getting my hands dirty. So one of the things I want to tell you to do is to mow your yard, and to mow the grass at the correct height. A lot of times here in Middle Tennessee, we scalp our yards, and it makes it look awful. If you have fescue, which is a cool weather grass, which is the tall, big blades, 2 to 3 inches. If you've got the Bermuda or zoysia, that is a summer grass. You can cut it a little lower because it grows faster, and you'll be able to maintain that and keep it nice, well, and kept. The next thing is I want you to edge out your beds. What this is going to do is it's going to give it that crisp, clean look. It's going to define it between the grass and the house, and it's going to define those beds and make it look really sharp. So edge them out. Get rid of the weeds. Pull all the weeds out of your beds. You can do that on a regular basis by either spraying to kill the weeds or pulling them out. We prefer to put down something that keeps them from coming back, but not necessary in this, but that's one of the things you can do. And then trim your bushes and shrubs, and then replace your shrubs and your bushes if they're dead. If they look bad, we've had freezes here in Middle Tennessee over the last 2 years that have killed a lot of shrubs across the area. And people have been letting their shrubs grow back that suffered a lot during that winter, and they look horrible. And it's going to take years before they look normal again. Pull those out, put new shrubs in, make it look clean and crisp and well kept. And then the last thing you're going to do is put mulch down. This is going to add the final touch to the yard. It's going to make the yard pop. It's going to make the pictures come up off of the images just like you want it to. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to paint your front door, and you're going to clear all of the stuff off your front porch. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. But I want you to paint your door, and I want you to paint it either a red or a navy, a bright color that's going to make it pop, or a black, and it's going to make it pop, and it's going to look fresh. Change out any hardware on that door if it's dingy or old. Also update your outdoor lights. If you have an outdoor light that's there that comes on in the evening, replace it, and the 2 lights around the garage if you have those. And then the last thing is your porch. Put a new welcome mat down. Go get a welcome mat, put it down, and then also get rid of all the excess furniture. You want 1 chair on each side, or if you have one side, just put 1 chair on that, and then put a pot with some fresh flowers in it, or a fake shrub that looks, like an evergreen. Just something clean, crisp, and looks good. Now, these 5 things are important when you go to sell your home, and you need to make sure that you do these prior to listing it or prior to the pictures being taken. So before the photographer comes out to take the pictures of your house, make sure that you do these 5 things. Power wash your house, clean up your landscaping, paint your front door, change out your lights if necessary, and put down a fresh, clean welcome mat and declutter your front porch. If you do that, your buyers are going to walk up and they're going to have a great impression. And believe it or not, a buyer decides on how well your house has been taken care of in the first 7 seconds they get out of the car. So as that agent is walking to the front door to get the key, the buyer's assessing your property immediately. And they're going to make a decision on whether they're going to like your property or not like your property based on how it's been kept in the first 7 seconds. So keep these in mind when you're going to list your home. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to me at christopherphillips@kw.com, or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram, and we'd love to hear from you.
For answers to all your real estate questions, ask Chris at the Phillips Group, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.